it's a very readable book, and it's each chapter is a story about why some people made some of the most historically bad decisions ever. I think the book actually starts out with the story about the worst airline disaster in history. And basically, what it does is it just goes through the story, it just tells you the story of what ended up happening. And then it kind of deconstructs why people can make such bad decisions. And so, one of the reasons why I like this is because the stories are fascinating, they're real, they're not made up. And I think for me as the reader, I really sympathized with them. You know, as you're reading these stories and as people are making bad decisions, it doesn't ever seem like it is a incredibly bad decision at any given point. And that's really one of the points, is that most colossally bad decisions are not made, you know, by someone who is just completely dumb. In fact, most of these people are experts in their industry. What ends up happening is it's usually a series of really bad decisions, and it's our inability to get out of our own way, admit our mistakes, undo things, and back up from things that allows us to compound problems into much, much bigger problems. And so as I'm reading this story, and each of the stories kind of focuses on a different part of our mind and why it makes bad decisions, I think it really helps us understand that we're all vulnerable to making bad decisions on our own. It helps us understand how the human mind works a little bit. And I think it makes you a better coach when you can see how bad decisions can get made. And so you understand that process behind the scenes a little bit better, and maybe even communicate that to your participants. So I think it's a really interesting book.